Hi guys, just Janice, and welcome to the Thursday Train. I am on a resin making a bunch of stuff. I'm comfortable with making things, my bobs and bits, that I have probably 5 cake pan things full of pieces that I use, and I have them handy, ready to go. And for a baby shower that's coming up for our daughter and our son-in-law, as a thank you gift, I'm making bottle openers. Now, I watched a bunch of videos. My friend Julie from Art by Julie E got me started, and I will list everybody that helped me, and I watched. You guys, Tanya, Kathy, Donna, Gert, Lula, Kim, Michelle, all you guys. Oh man, there's so many people. You guys have no idea what you spoke into my life to help me through this. Anyway, I'm making about 25 of them. I have started some of them. I made some feminine ones. I made some masculine ones. I learned how to do UV resin and put magnets on the back. All kinds of fun stuff. Put the hardware on. And I thought I need to make more and I need to do something different. So in my stash, I found some metal pigments that are used in nail art. And I think maybe you can see it. The metal in it moves around, and I pulled it out that, I could mix that with resin. Take this wand, maybe for 4 or 5 hours, I could stand and move it every 10 minutes, but that was just ridiculous. So I remembered years ago I had seen Tish from Acrylic-Creations, and so I dug through her videos, and 5 years ago she had put magnets down, mixed this with resin, and made some coasters, and they looked really cool. It almost looked like lightning. And so I'm going to give it a go. I got some magnets. I have a metal tray. I'm going to mix up my resin, and I think for these last few, I'm going to use the Let's resin. It's clear, the epoxy resin, 1:1. And I'll show you when I mix this in. And we'll see if we can get this party started. And you guys are helping me with this experiment. So here we go. Okay, since we're doing a test run, I didn't mix up. I only mixed up 8 ounces of resin. I'm only going to do a couple of the keychains. I'll only do a couple colors. But metal cooking tray, I got it level, magnetic level, all the way around, everywhere, level. I have different size magnets that I don't sure what I want to do. So if I'm going to do the 2 bigger ones, I'm going to do this one and this one. I'm going to put these probably like in a semicircle. They're trying to attack each other. Maybe one over here just to see, and then let's do that. Probably put one up here. And this one, not sure yet, but I'll get them and we'll move on. couple hours later, and they're curing really well. There's some bubbles because I didn't get to do the squishy, and that's okay. I hope the other side doesn't just look like white dots where the magnets were, but that's okay. It was an experiment to see if it would work. It's really cool looking. But we will demold them. Stick around. They're almost ready. Okay, boys and girls, puppies and kitty cats, ducks and unicorns. It's the next day. And this was really hard for me to wait because when I made the other ones, I put them on my heat mat. And 4 hours later, I pop them out. And like with these, this is 15 minutes. I use the Illuminite quick. And, 10, 15 minutes, I've got solid pieces. And so this was really hard for me. I put magnets in the middle. I didn't know how much to mix. So I did 2 of the scoops and about 5.5 ounces, and anything I had left over I poured into. I'm making what am I making? I'm making poppers for the back of the phone with the leftover resin. So I just mixed some things, and yeah, anyway, I'm making those too. If you'll see in the video, as I'm mixing this one, I hold it over the magnets, and I couldn't get for some reason I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the mica to get off the bottom, and then I realized, oh, the metal in it is trying to go downwards towards the magnets. So this one I kind of mixed away, and it mixed really well. Anyway, enough of that. I'm really excited. I mean, they're still on the magnets where we put them down. They look really cool on the top here. It does look like lightning. I don't know. I can see on the bottom it looks like there's spots, but I don't know. I don't care. I'm just excited to get this over with. I put gloves on because I don't like to put fingerprints on them. So let's do this puppy. Come on. Ooh. That looks cool. It does have clear spots, but I don't know. It looks really cool. Now Tish in her video, she did black behind it. I may go in with a layer of black UV. I learned that from Donna and Gert and Lula. So yeah, I may do that so that you can see the lightning better. Anyway, yeah, so let's do this one. See, I'm not very gentle with things. I'm a little rough. That's why there's tape there. I ripped it all up. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That's so different. That's really cool looking. I love how it all gathered right there. Okay. Alrighty, I am going to, with what I had left over, I made this one, and I made a popper. I actually had some left over. I made this one. So, I'm going to take my handy dandy hardware. I think I will use black on these. And I will put the hardware on, and I will be right back. Okay, I lied to you. I got little things flying everywhere. I need to, before I put the hardware on, I am going to do a coat, because there is a little bit of a lip I need to sand. I am going to put a layer of UV resin on the back of this in black. I didn't do it on this one. This is just clear. It does, because if I don't, where the screw comes through, if I don't put a layer on, it will pop through. So anyway, I'm going to put a coat of UV on the back of these in dark, before I put the hardware on. This one that I made also, I'm going to have to do some sanding on the lip and put UV like I did on this one before I put the hardware on. So I'm not going to do that yet, but they will end up looking like the rest of these that I made. These were so much fun to do. There's so many of them. And I'm really excited about these magnet ones again. I'm going to make more of those in different colors. These don't have a lot in them, but they have enough. I think I have plenty to do, probably at least 20, 30 more of this kind, maybe even some coasters. So, yeah. Anyway, onward and upward. Also, what I would like to do is, I don't know where I got these because they were a gift. I will look on Amazon to see if they have something like it and put the link in below. I will put the link into the extra hardware that I got, because I know I got those on Amazon, even the magnets. These, I did find them on Amazon, where I got them from someplace else. I did find them on Amazon. I will put that link. They sent me 3 extra molds. So what I'm going to do is, if you want one of these molds with I think there's a set of hardware in them, I'm going to give them away. In the description, not the description, in the comments below, just say, I want one, and we will draw names, because doing the spinner wheel usually gets messed up and boggled. I will draw names and send 3 of them out to whoever we draw, and I will say, any outside the USA, if you want to put your name in, and we do draw your name, I will do a buy me a coffee, your PayPal tip, a super chat, or whatever it is that you have, and then we'll draw another name, because it would cost more to ship than in what it's actually worth. So again, just comment below, I want one, and before my video next Thursday, we will have drawn the names, and we will video that, and we'll put it in the beginning of that video. So yeah, again, all my beautiful people that helped me through this, thank you so much. I learned so much from all of you. I mean, if any of you try this, please, it's fun. I mean, it turned out, it looks really cool, and I just touched it without my gloves. Great. Yes. So, Julie does not have a video this week. I am the end of this train this week, so wherever you are, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Bye!